Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see encapsulation in Java. Encapsulation is wrapping data and methods together in a single unit. In Java, encapsulation helps to protect data from unauthorized access and modification. So this is just like the capsule. So if this is a capsule and this has the medicine inside, which is the variables and methods that are packed together in a single unit. So it is called as encapsulation. As this is used to protect us, in the same way encapsulation helps to protect, the product medicines, in the same way encapsulation helps to protect the data from unauthorized access and modification. Now, how to achieve encapsulation? We can do it by setting variables to be private so that it is not accessed outside the class, and we have public getter and setter methods so that we have the control over accessing these methods. Okay, now let's consider an example for this. Now you have a class A. Now this class has some variables and it also has methods. And now we have another class, say class B. Now if I want to access the properties or the variables and methods of class A in class B, how we will do it? We will do it by creating the object of class A. So once the object of class A is created, we can then access those in class B. But here in encapsulation, we want to protect data from this unauthorized access or modification. We don't want it. So what we will do is that we will keep these variables as private, and we will have public getter and setter methods to access the variables. Okay, so when we call the methods here, so these methods will invoke or will then call the variables. So the changes are not made directly, it is made indirectly. Now for this, let's consider an example of a bank. Okay, say you have a bank account in some bank, and then these are your details like the name and the balance. Now when you go to the cashier and you want to check the balance, you don't directly say, hey, I am this person, give me or show me the balance. No, they will ask you for some ID. Okay, so once they get it, then with the help of these methods, which is the getter and setter methods, they can access your details, that is the name and the balance. So these are the private, and to access these you need some public methods. Let's try to understand this with a code. Let's take the similar example. I am creating a class, say bank account, and this will not contain any main method. Okay, now I have this class. Let me add some variables. So private string account holder name and private double balance. So these are our two variables. Let me just write it here, private data members. Okay, so to access this, we are going to need the getters and setters methods. So before that, I'm just creating a constructor, public bank account, and it will have the account holder name and the balance. Okay. second. Oh, let me try again. Oh, I just had to open the brackets. Okay, so now this dot account holder name is equal to account holder name, and this dot balance is equal to balance. This is the constructor that I have created. Now let's create the getters and setters methods for the private variables that we have, so that we can access them outside the class, not directly but indirectly. So public string account holder name, I'm taking the data type as string because we are going to return the name. So here we are returning the account holder name. So this is the, when we hit this get account holder name, we will get the account holder name. Similarly, setter for account holder name we are going to create now. So this is going to be public void set account holder name, and this is going to have this dot account holder name is equal to account holder name. Similarly, we'll have the getters and setters for the balance. First I'm doing for get balance. So when we hit the get balance, it will return us the balance. Now let's say if we want to withdraw the money or deposit. So let's create methods for the same. I'm going to create one method for depositing money. So it will be like public void deposit, and we are going to have one parameter which is going to be the amount. Now what it should be, once we deposit the amount, the total balance should show the initial balance plus the amount. So let's write a code for that. If amount is greater than 0, so the balance would be the initial balance, whatever it was, plus the amount. Or in another way, as we learned in operator, we can write it as balance plus equal to amount. And if the amount is not greater than 0, okay, let's consider the else statement also, that the else case as well. So else system.out.println invalid deposit or invalid amount, we can say. So similarly, let's do for withdraw money also. So we are going to write a method for withdrawal. It will be public void withdraw. Again, I'm going to keep it as double only, so it's double amount. Now withdraw, we are only able to withdraw if the amount is less than equal to the balance, and one more thing is that the amount that we are withdrawing should be greater than 0. So I'm just writing the conditions. If that is the thing, then balance minus equal to amount. Else system.out.println, we can say that it is insufficient balance. Okay, so now we have the getters and setters methods, and we also have some more methods. Let me also show you how you can write the getters and setters methods without actually typing them. So you just have to right click on the code and click on source and then generate getters and setters. Then you have to click on the variables that you want the getters and setters methods, and you get a ready-made methods. Okay, so now that's it. We have everything in this class. Now I'm going to create a new class which will have the main method. I'm going to name it as bank main. Okay, now since it has the main method, we need to access everything from the previous class, which was bank account. So first of all, let us create an object of that class. So it is going to be bank account, which is the class name. Account1 or ACC1 is equal to new bank account. Now that I've created object of that class, I would be able to access all the getters and setters and whatever methods that we have created, but we won't be able to directly access the variables because variables are private. Okay, I've set the account holder name as Priya and the balance I've given as 5,000. Okay, so let's print the this thing. We'll print the account holder name. So it will be ACC1 dot, and then now you can see you can access the name by get account holder name and not directly the variable. Similarly, let's see the initial balance. So it will be ACC1 dot get account or get balance. I'm going to run this. Yes, you can see this now. Now let's access another method, account ACC1 dot deposit. I'm going to deposit some 5,000 and let's print this and see what happens. Yes, now you can see that our initial balance was 5,000 and then we have deposited another 5,000, so our total balance is now 10,000. Let me write something to distinguish. Okay. Yes. Now also let's see about the withdrawal. So ACC1 dot withdraw, and let me put some amount. Say yeah. And now our balance, which was 10,000, we are going to withdraw 2,500. So our new balance now should be 7,500. Let's see. Yes, that's it. Here, our bank account class hides the internal data like the account holder name and the balance by making them private. To access them, we use public methods like get balance, deposit, withdraw. So no one outside the class can directly modify the balance. They have to go through these control methods. This ensures data security, control, and maintains consistency, which is the main purpose of encapsulation. So if you like this video, please like this video, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.